Zoran Mamdani came out of nowhere with less money, less fame, beat the Democratic establishment, beat Mario Cuomo. I should say Andrew Cuomo, son of Mario Cuomo, known in New York. Is that a good thing for the Democratic Party?
Well, he ran a tremendous race. He outworked the opposition. He out-communicated the opposition. He out-organized the opposition. And I think one of the things that was key about what he was able to do is that he ran directly at the issue of affordability. Across every age demographic, it's the number one issue in the city of New York. Now, he articulated a very provocative platform in that regard. I look forward to sitting down and talking to him about his plans to actually implement that platform to deal with some of the challenges that the communities that I face are dealing with in terms of gentrification and displacement, and a whole host of other issues that I would normally talk about with any Democratic nominee, and certainly we'll talk about with our particular Democratic nominee in the context of the mayoral race. I think one of the things that we'll continue to try to do at the national level is to lean in aggressively to Donald Trump's failure to address the high cost of living. He promised to lower costs on day one. Costs aren't going down. It's going up. Inflation is on the way up. Life remains far too expensive for the American people.
I got to tell you,
Democrats want to do something about it.
Respectfully, I see the pivot. You know, you're good at this. That's how you got this job. But then I got to rephrase the question. You're not ready yet to say whether it's a good thing. You want to meet with him. You want to kick the tires. At this juncture, you're not ready to say that this turnout, this energy that he tapped in New York is good for the party yet.
Oh, no, listen. I mean, I think that when you can increase the electorate, particularly as it relates to parts of the electorate that came out in significant numbers, which include the South Asian community in many parts of New York City, and certainly younger folks under the age of 39 in New York City, that is absolutely a good thing. And of course, he should be credited with pulling off that kind of campaign that reached so many folks.
But the tension here, if I'm hearing some possible tension, is, as you know, the Democratic Party has had a hard time with some of these, whatever you call them, Democratic socialists, insurgents, more liberal, energetic candidates, even when they do what you just referred to. So we have a history here from Bernie Sanders, some of the way the AOC or members of the squad were treated, and now some of the apparent reaction where people are wondering, is there room in the tent? Not saying that I mean, you have a lot more power than him, not saying you would endorse the whole platform. But when his platform is affordability, ideas around democratic socialism, raising the tax rate in the city of New York, free buses, a different type of foreign policy, if we simplify, but much more harshly critical of the Israeli government, say, than I think the congressional leaders have been in terms of approaching the entire conflict. Is there room in the Big Ten of the Democratic Party for that right now, or for you, is that TBD?
Well, certainly we're a Big Tent party, and I think what I'll say in terms of the House Democratic Caucus family is that every single member of the House Democratic Caucus, from Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez all the way to Representative Jared Golden and everyone in between, progressives, New Dems, and Blue Dogs, we in the House, we represent the gorgeous mosaic of the American people. That's a good thing. Now, I think what we have to do is make sure that we can more intimately communicate with the American people, that we understand their challenges and their frustrations as it relates to the desire to build an affordable economy that actually works for working class Americans, that we hear you, we see you, we feel you, and we're committed to making life better for you. And the bigger the tent, the more likely it is that we can reach the greatest number of Americans.
All right, interesting to get your mosaic there, get some nuance on that. I'm running over on time, but I got to give you at least a chance to respond to Elon Musk. You've risen to run the Democratic Party in the Congress. No easy feat. He says he wants into the party building business. What do you say to Elon Musk now talking about a third party which would compete, if he really does it, against your Democratic Party and Trump's GOP? What do you say to him tonight?
Well, listen, I understand why everyday Americans, not Elon Musk, why everyday Americans are frustrated with the status quo and the situation that they confront in this country, where far too many people are struggling to live paycheck to paycheck, unable to get by in terms of living the comfortable life that everyday Americans should live when you work hard and play by the rules. And so I think as Democrats, it's going to be important for us to make sure that we run directly at that frustration and articulate that we actually believe in an America where everyone can afford to live the good life.
Yeah. But are you open to his
job.
party? I mean, you feel like, hey, come on in, we're going to beat you, or it concerns you with the money he has?
No, listen, I mean, he poured $25 million into the Wisconsin State Supreme Court race, and we won that race decisively by 11 points. So he's going to do what he's going to do, and we'll see how that all unfolds. We, as Democrats, I think, have to continue to aggressively push back against the Trump administration and articulate our vision for actually bringing about the type of America where everyone can thrive.